A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, but it's hard to imagine Stargate SG-1 with a different title. The sci-fi TV series is still beloved nearly 30 years after its first season premiered, with 10 seasons of campy space-traveling goodness. Meant to continue the 1994 movie Stargate, the TV series went on to inspire several spin-offs, including Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Universe, and Stargate Origins. Still, Stargate SG-1 has remained the flagship of the franchise, which is fitting, considering the title refers to the very first team from Stargate Command. Though recast, Jack O'Neill and Daniel Jackson from the 1994 Stargate movie carried over into Stargate SG-1, and they, along with newbies Samantha Carter and Teal C. the Jaffa, made up the first team at Stargate Command, the titular Team SG-1. For several seasons, this team traveled from planet to planet through the Stargate, meeting alien societies and defending the planet from the Goa'uld and other Stargate villains. Though there were other teams, this group was at the center of it all. However, as this began to change, the title of Stargate SG-1 nearly changed as well. Stargate SG-1 almost became Stargate Command after Season 8. Stargate SG-1 Season 9 cast. Stargate SG-1 went through some significant changes after Season 8. The Sci-Fi Channel knew that several original Stargate cast members would not be continuing with the series and therefore considered changing the show's title from Stargate SG-1 to Stargate Command. This would have emphasized the change in focus from the first team to the SGC in general, but the network ultimately worried that such a name change would make audiences think it was a whole new show. So, despite the different feel of Stargate SG-1 Seasons 9 and 10, the original title changed. Why Stargate SG-1's last two seasons are so different? Jack O'Neill. Stargate SG-1 Season 8 went out with a bang, with the highest viewership, 3.2 million, of its previous installments. This had much to do with the tandem release of Stargate Atlantis Season 1 and the public knowledge that Season 8 would be Richard Dean Anderson's last. The Sci-Fi Channel wanted to keep this success going, so it's no surprise that, despite the changes, the original title was maintained. However, Stargate SG-1 Seasons 8 and 9 still felt like an entirely different series. The departure of Anderson's Jack O'Neill, Stargate SG-1's primary character for 8 seasons, naturally took a significant time to adjust to, but that wasn't all that was different. Given the actor's maternity leave, Amanda Tapping Samantha Carter was also absent for the first half of Season 8. To compensate for this, Ben Browder and Beau Bridges were brought in to play Cameron Mitchell and Hank Landry, respectively, and new villains, the Ori, replaced the Goa'uld as the primary antagonists. So, the series maintained its name, it no longer felt like the one we knew and loved. This is why, in the eyes of many, Stargate SG-1 Season 8 is considered the true end of the series.